They were told not to fly, not trusted, not even wanted in the sky. These men had already lost their country. Poland had fallen, their homes burned, their families scattered by war. They arrived in Britain as refugees, foreign accents, foreign uniforms, and painful memories. British commanders looked at them and saw danger, not heroes. But what Britain didn't see was that these men had nothing left to lose and everything to fight for.
September 1939. The Polish sky shattered. German bombers screamed overhead. The war did not arrive slowly. It came all at once. Cities burned, villages destroyed. Families ran, clutching what they could save. Polish fighters roared into the sky, engines blazing, courage defiant. Loss hung heavy, but the fight for their homeland had begun.
Instead of surrendering, they made a choice that would define courage, a choice that would defy despair. Polish pilots, young and determined, looked at their grounded planes. The war had taken everything, their homes, their families, their country. Yet something inside refused to break. With deliberate hands and steely resolve, they destroyed what could not be saved. Planes that once carried them to battle were reduced to rubble and fire. And then they escaped, across borders, through danger, under enemy eyes, flying not just for survival, but for honor, pride, and the hope of one day returning. Every roar of the engine, every evasive maneuver was a statement. Poland may be occupied, but its pilots were free.
To the Royal Air Force, these men were outsiders. Different language, different rules, different instincts. British commanders believed discipline won wars. The Poles believed instinct kept you alive. The sky would soon decide who was right.
Britain was running out of time. German bombers crossed the Channel daily. British cities were burning. Desperate, the RAF formed a new unit, number 303 Squadron. Finally, the Poles were allowed to fly. They were given older planes and limited ammunition, but these pilots didn't care. All they wanted was to fight and to prove themselves.
Before official permission was fully granted, Polish pilots were already attacking. One pilot broke formation, ignored radio orders, and engaged the enemy alone. He returned with his first confirmed kill. Shock rippled through the RAF command. British officers were furious, then confused, then silent. The pilots they doubted were rewriting history with every sortie. German pilots expected predictable RAF defense, but Squadron 303 fought differently. They attacked from below, from behind, from impossible angles. The Luftwaffe formations broke apart. Chaos spread across the sky. German radio messages captured the shock. Enemy fighters everywhere. They do not retreat. Even experienced Luftwaffe aces were confused and terrified. In just weeks, Squadron 303 became the deadliest unit in the Battle of Britain. More confirmed kills than any other squadron. In less time, with fewer pilots. The men Britain doubted were now saving Britain. Their instinct, skill, and courage reshaped the air war. Britain had trusted rules. Poland trusted survival. And survival created warriors. Squadron 303 didn't just shoot down planes. They shattered German confidence. German pilots began avoiding certain sectors. They knew who hunted there. The name Squadron 303 became whispered across enemy airfields.
Poland fell in 1939, but its pilots never stopped fighting. They fought for a sky that was not their own, for a country that once doubted them, and they became legends. But this was only the beginning. What happened next terrified the Luftwaffe even more. Part 2 will reveal how these pilots reshaped the air war forever.